As she actually sees you return with the pearl, she mutters even more. But
She's like, darn it, he has money.
dang it. But she does divine both of the things for you. She holds them up. This one, the red one, you should have known. Potion of healing.
Yeah, well, last time we thought we should have known it ended up being poison. So.
Huh. Good to know. The other one is a little bit more interesting. It's a potion of climbing.
Oh.
Might be useful one day.
It'd be useful for me, especially.
Or me.
Yeah, actually, it would be useful for the person that doesn't have any strength, so you can have it.
Well, let's just find out what it does.
Yeah, it lets you climb your movement,
Yeah,
right?
it's a potion of climbing. It allows you to climb up your movement. I think even without a check.
Yeah.
I'll have
I'm pretty
to
sure
make
you can
certain of
climb
that.
up. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it just lets you climb as normal. Excuse me. Because otherwise climbing, I think, counts as rough terrain.
Okay.
So who wants this minor healing potion? He says it was minor, right? Or was it just a normal potion?
When you drink this potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb.
Okay, so you
The
still have to make
potion
the
is
checks.
separated into brown, silver, and grey layers resembling bands of stone. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colors. That's fun. It's just your basic potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Well, I already got 5 of those on me.
I have 2.
You have 3.
I have 3.
I have 3 now? Okay.
Sure.
Ty doesn't... Like...
No, I've got 2 minor healing potions on me.
Okay.
So it's either you or Ty.
I'll just add that third then.
So, I have a
You said it's
question,
2d4
Wrath.
plus 2, right? Because I thought I only heard
Yeah.
d4 plus 2 for some reason.
How would
2d4
plus 2.
Wrath,
Okay, yeah.
how attached is Rita to that cloak?
The flying cloak that she's never used?
Yeah, because it's like it'd be life-saving for me. It could get me in a life-saving situation. Like I start to fall off a cliff. Since
She
she's-
isn't necessarily attached to the cloak, she just likes having it, I guess.
Would there be any way that she would let me borrow it to help preserve my life?
Tough choice.
I
Well-
specifically say borrow, and I ask very nicely.
She probably she will accept, mostly because of the link that you share,
Mm-hmm.
which made your relationship that much
Better.
higher. Better. She doesn't want you to die, especially. Well, not only because she will miss you, that sort of thing, but also because she is afraid of what will happen with the connection.
Mm-hmm. Like it would cause her to die too or something. That would suck.
Yeah,
It's like the XCOM sectoid mind meld. When you kill the one
Yeah,
that's mind
yeah.
melding the other, they both die.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that one is one way.
Yeah,
This one's like a...
a two-way street.
one of you dies, you're screwed.
So it's the cloak of the bat, I think, or something like that.
I think it's Cloak of Flying or something like
No,
that.
it's-
Just
It's
write whatever you think it should be written as.
I just put down flying cloak.
So what the word was Elvish for sky. What exactly was that? Because I don't have it written down.
If you don't have it written down, I don't.
I
have
know
it any.
what the word is. I just don't know what.
Manel.
No,
The word
Manel.
is.
Manel.
Yeah,
Manel.
thank you. Very
Manel.
useful.
No.
I know Elvish. I didn't have my sheet is
You
somewhere
have
else.
you had it written down.
Yeah, because he had the
but
cloak.
I
I'd never
still
had
remembered it.
Yeah, it's Manel.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I never
it's
used
good
it
enough.
either.
I remember that it's Elvish for sky. I just don't speak Elvish. So what do you want from me?
I do.
Writing
Except-
down stuff.
Oh, shit.
In real
right.
life.
How would Gumby know?
You would
Well,
know.
if you tell
No,
him.
I know. My character
remember that
knows
it's
the
Elvish
Elvish
for
word
sky.
for sky. My character knows what that word is. I don't know what that
Oh.
word is.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Like I remember the Elvish word for sky. I just don't.
This is,
know what the
this
Elvish word
is
for sky
like
is.
this is metagaming, but then the other way around.
It is.
Whatever that may be.
Which it kind of isn't metagaming then.
It's the opposite,
It's the,
but I don't
it's
know
the
what the
opposite of
opposite is, so-
metagaming, which is it's yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll just stay for the night, and then I don't know. I guess we can ask like the authority. I mean, what was your description? You didn't get a very good description on him. There's not a lot to go on. It just says like his height and he's a dude, right?
Yep. Well, he has short, well-combed brown hair.
And he has a basic slim build, so it's
Yeah.
not overly fat or overly muscular or that sort of thing.
I mean, I guess we could ask like the guards or something. By the way, it's called the Wings of Flying.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
I guess since we're here, we'll ask like the local guards, saying we were tasked by the paladin that is now in charge of Himera to look for this person. Have you seen anyone matching this description?
Group charisma check for the total amount of information you can gather between the group.
Group charisma? Can we do that?
Charisma
investigation?
or
Everyone rolls charisma, just flat charisma, and you add.
Okay.
We'll use the average of the entire group.
Can Ty be casting guidance while we do this?
Okay.
That's a stealth check.
Oh. Oh.
No, for
Oh.
guidance is the D4 for skill checks. So
Yeah, you can use guidance.
yeah,
We're not gonna average. Oh my gosh.
yeah. So just roll a flat D. Okay, that's better.
1 plus 3.
We'll just make it the 4 the average. So it's
I
it's
did
just
12
add
then.
4 to the average. So yeah, 10.
Oh, that's for everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
So
10,
it's
26
10 plus
is
16 plus 4.
6.5.
6.5
10.5.
plus 4.
10.5. So it's above a 10.
It's 14.
It's a 10. What?
Because
No,
the
it's a 10.
Yeah, but we had the 4. Is it only average of 6?
No,
It only average of 6.
yeah.
So it's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little
Yeah.
over to 10.
Yeah, I was about
a
to say. So,
Is a 10 enough?
you kind of go around asking all sorts of people. You go around asking the guards, and you learn that a man fitting the description indeed entered this town. He came from the south.
How long ago?
Not too long. Well, kind of long.
Like-
shortly before you arrived.
As in we
Around
arrived.
that.
Yeah, we as in, like yesterday
So-
or the day before.
No, the before that. So the first time you arrived here after fleeing from Himera,
Mm-hmm.
he arrived about a day earlier.
How?
You also hear that he entered the town with 2 guards.
Ah, that fits even better.
Okay. Guards of Himera? Like the specific...
No specific. He had 2 people with him that were guarding him.
Okay, so they're not guards, but they're like
They are not
bodyguards.
Guards, yeah, bodyguards, sort of bodyguards.
Okay. Do we get any additional information? Maybe like if did anyone see him leave? Is he still around?
Yeah, we're
You don't get any additional information. The information
Not with
you
a 10
get,
average.
the information you. Oh no! Wait. The information you got was that he entered from the east, not the south.
Oh.
That doesn't seem
Well, I mean,
like
he
our guy
could've-
then.
Yeah, because he didn't go through
Well, I mean,
Vasiliki.
because there's 2 different entrances, right? There's the south and then there's the east, right, Wrath?
Technically, in this case, there are 3 different entrances to Omida.
Right. But there is a south and an east separate entrances.
There are separate entrances from one to the south,
So it's
east,
not.
and west.
It's so here's so what was he charged with? He did what exactly? He let the. What was his corruption? What was his? What
He
was,
let. All I heard was like he let guards in,
No,
and then
he
at that point
was
I can.
he was the head guard,
Okay.
but he was corrupt.
Right.
So what he basically did, he took bribes to release people or ignore certain areas or even completely stop certain investigations, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if he arrived... So what you're saying is he arrived a day earlier than us after we immediately left Himera from the
You
riots.
didn't technically immediately left Himera.
Yes, we
You
did.
left Himera around half a day later. So when the riot started,
This is
around-
true.
you stayed in the town for a while. First off, trying to steal from a guy, then successfully stealing a couple horses, that sort of thing.
I know, we did leave at night, didn't we?
So it wouldn't
Or
actually...
like, go to the next morning.
It would be possible that he could get there before us. And, like, how far away is the east and south gates?
Not too far from each other.
Yeah, so it's also very possible that he could have ignored the south gate maybe to try to make it seem like it's not
Well,
him.
Yeah, no, that's possible.
Possible. Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we should, like, look around a bit more. Like, I don't know what else. We don't have any leads or anything. We just know there's a pretty good chance he's still in the Meta. Maybe check
You
local
could,
taverns.
you could check one more time
Okay.
with the total charisma.
Right.
It's basically the same deal. Good job, Dolos.
Dolos.
Wait, that's the previous roll.
Give another... Yeah, there we go.
It's
Better.
better.
Thus far. We need one more.
M-Boy, still missing you.
Yeah. Is the charisma
Mm-hmm.
flat again?
So that's...
average
that's...
the same.
Yeah, it's... No, because it's 12, so it's 2 more, technically.
It's 11 plus 14 plus 9 plus 6 plus 2. It's
No, not
42
plus 2.
divided-
It's...
40.
The
Yeah,
average is plus
that's
2.
right. Yeah.
So you take the average and then
it's
plus
a
2.
10 average, and then Ty
Plus
rolled
2.
the 2. So 10
Oh.
plus 2.
Because he's rolling that technically for all of us.
Correct.
The second time you go around with a little bit more information, and this time you actually go to like bars and that sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
you find out from the guards on the western gate that he left town.
Wait, so he would have passed us, or when did he leave?
He left some time ago. They are not really certain when it was. You may have passed him in your travels, but it's unlikely. At least on the way back you couldn't have passed him because you would have seen him.
Right. I was going to say, we would at least keep an eye out for people.
Yeah.
Random people on
So,
the
like,
road.
he would have left yesterday? Or no, even this morning.
Before that.
Because that would have been... He would have left in the evening, the day before.
Remember, you have spent almost a week in and around Meriton.
Killing spiders and stuff.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have been paying any attention to him before we knew about him.
Right, so
So-
he left, so okay. So he could have left for Okay, I guess we'll go back to Meriton then.
He could have even left that same day that he
Yeah.
arrived.
This is true.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess we'll head back to Meriton. That's fine. We'll be heading that direction anyway. Alright,
We still
so,
have some stuff to take care of.
yeah. I guess, do you want me to roll for the random encounters, Wrath?
Yep.
Nope.
Critical encounter, yay!
Yeah. Black Dragon!
So you arrive in Meriton.
If we roll a 20, we should just get free XP.
We
Have
just win
0
a fight.
XP, it's free.
Everyone gets 1. Alright, so we'll ask around Meriton. Another charisma check?
Yep. Group again.
Come on, Gumby.
Come on, everyone.
Another 9!
Fuck's
Another
sake.
It's
11.
better. It's
So
better.
Oh my gosh, it's
7
another
plus 9
20!
That's another
20 plus 11.
So, 13.
13.
13!
But I can't use investigation or anything.
I know.
Because
He said just
investigation is
flat.
more along the lines of what this would actually be, I guess, but...
No, this is more actually. It is not investigating. It is more gathering information by just speaking to people, and to me, that's more of a basic charisma. And since we're doing for the entire group,
Actually, yeah, well, it wouldn't work out for me because investigation's an intelligence check, and I have 0 in intelligence, so.
I have a 0 in charisma. I can't use
5
perception.
plus 5 investigation.
So with the 13, what do we find out?
so you find out the man did indeed enter the camp. The guards here are more
Vigilant.
looking for people. So they did remember him. He wasn't alone, but him and his group of people kept a reasonably low profile.
How big a group of people?
Same
size?
There are no specifics that you can get. You do, however, get the same news that he left the town shortly after he entered, like the next day.
And do we get a time frame?
He headed west.
Like, do we know around the time when he left? Like,
So, what you can generally say by now is he arrived at Amida from Himera a day before you did. Next day he went to Meriton. That next day he went to west.
So
Yeah.
we're like a week behind.
or more than a week
At least,
behind.
we're more than a week behind. We're like almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah, because if he left, so if he got to Amida, let me look at my thing. If he reached Amida, arriving. So September 4th, he would have arrived. So he would have left September 4th. He took 2 days, which is September 6th. So right now we are over 3 weeks behind him.
Sheesh.
All right, we need more horse. I think we're gonna need some more horse feed because we've spent like 4 days worth. So
Yeah, we're at 6, so I'll get 5 more.
probably get more than that. Actually, but you only get 10.
Okay,
It's a gold piece.
10 more, yep.
It's easily calculatable.
Actually, no. It's not a gold piece. It's half a gold piece.
No,
Five,
it's two,
five.
two,
5 silver pieces, right?
Oh, days
Yeah.
worth. It'd be 10 days worth, which is a gold piece for 2 horses.
For 2 horses. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we'll continue to go. We'll head to Damale and see if he ended up there.
So that's another 2 days travel, more like 1.5, but you'll arrive the second day, so you'll have to roll for 2 days. And you arrive at Dimale.
And another charisma check.
You enter the town.
Uh-huh.
And he's there at the front gate.
Yeah. I wish.
It's the basic guard that you can expect. The town kind of resembles Meriton in the way it's built. So you enter.
Oh my gosh.
It's the 11th.
Yes!
Oh!
Roll that.
10 and 18.
Let's see that D4. Yes! Come on, let's see. Let's see Dolos's.
see.
Nice. So that's much higher. That's 20, 40, and then 58.
20 plus 18 plus 15 plus 5 divided by 4 is 14.5 plus 4.
18.
18
Nice!
and a half. Okay, so you enter the town, speak to a couple of people, and most people, when you speak to them, they say, no, never seen such a person.
We also explained he's traveling with a group, whatnot. So
Yeah,
other people.
we haven't seen such a people, that sort of thing. It's the said person, that sort of thing. After a while, by the time you are actually getting annoyed and weary of searching, Drake, you stumble across a person who looks at you. He says, they have entered the town, yes. He then kind of looks around. Not here. And he then kind of walks off. And you get the idea that you should follow him.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I follow him with my guard up, as in I want to look like I'm trying to look as casual as possible, but still being extremely vigilant.
Yes.
Okay, make a
And
perception
you're
check.
alert too, right? Or no?
I'm not older. What are you talking about?
Oh.
It doesn't have that feat.
No.
17.
We're all following, right?
Sure.
Or is it just
Is
him?
it just me?
No, I thought we were all following.
You were the one who found him.
Is anyone near me?
The
I know,
group
are we
is kind
looking
of
to get
near
it?
you, like spread out, speaking. I want a perception from Dolos and from Gumby.
Let's see if they see me.
I'm
Kind
gonna ask.
in that case, if they, I want to see if they see me because I would have kind of made a motion for them. Oh, he saw.
I
Gumby
see him.
sees you. Tyraneus does as well. Even Dolos sees this.
Even though.
So
As
you
long as it
will,
involves money, Dolos is like, yeah, sure.
everybody kind of follows around, and you kind of keep an eye out for your environment, not seeing anything that really catches your eye, not anything necessarily suspicious. As the man opens his door to his house, lets you in very quickly, closes it, and locks it right behind you. And
Me
then
specifically alone, or did
No,
the rest
everyone.
get in? Okay.
everyone, and then he kind of motions up to go upstairs.
Okay. I guess we follow. Do you want me to roll another perception?
If you want to.
I want to inside him, actually.
Okay. What do you want to get out of this insight check?
I would like to see if he's being like sincere type thing, where he wants to tell us just secretly, which I don't see at all.
Or if he's
so,
or if he's trying to lead us into a trap.
yeah,
In which case you're 1.
I don't. So that's
Everyone
16
11.
perception.
You're not sure either way what he wants. You find him.
Is he? Like, is he scared, or is he just like kind of like, oh, these guys are wondering. I have answers. I want to help them. I guess a 10 wouldn't really.
probably scared? That's what you gather.
Oh. I don't gather anything.
Oh yes, you do. You don't trust him.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I roll?
Yes, you can.
I also know that I have been wrong before when I insight check people, so I'm very vigilant.
Inside is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
No.
You don't
Oh
trust
my
him either. Tyraneus, you actually don't really trust him either. Neither does
Okay.
Gumby, in all honesty.
I have
He-
my hand near
He
my
he acts very scared.
Invoice
Are you
cooking,
frying
apparently.
something, Emily?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I can mute myself, and
Yeah.
I can.
Are you actually
This
frying?
is why. This is why
He's
I
eating
have to-
lunch. He's got to go, and
Oh.
I'm like, he's got to go in a little bit. So yeah.
I gotta make something for something that I'm going to at 3.
Okay.
So which is like an hour. So I'll mute myself.
Okay. As long as you can listen, that'll be fine for now. He sets you down in his house. Upstairs. He kind of motions with his hand for silence, and he starts to talk to you very quietly. And he starts off with the walls. They have ears and eyes. Must be very careful.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this guy's like insane?
Yeah, I kind of want to too now.
You definitely can.
Okay.
Why 2?
23. I mean, like,
Does he honestly feel this way? Does he mean it literally?
Dolos, Drake, you are kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
You're like, well, it doesn't sound sane. Gumby, you know that he doesn't sound sane. But
it doesn't sound sane.
Yeah, he doesn't sound sane, but he is.
You mean like? What do you mean by he doesn't sound sane? What he's
insanity,
saying doesn't sound.
the insanity that you get from him is more fear than anything else.
Okay, so he's like really, really scared.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he's really
also-
scared.
You know of somebody who himself goes into walls as a mouse to listen in
This
on
is true.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does he say?
So, after that comment, He says, Beum Zak Zahir. The person you are looking for, at least I think it is him. He fits the description.
Did we not give him a name? I would assume we wouldn't be too liberal with that name unless they knew it.
Yeah. So this is the
Correct.
first time
So
you
that's why
actually
he
hear
said he
him.
assumes that's who we're looking for. We gave a
Yeah.
general description, but we didn't give names.
So
And
this,
so
this
he
guy,
named the
this
name,
guy.
which is
So
like,
suddenly, I think
oh.
this guy is suddenly credible because we didn't give a name.
He then continues. He says, he entered the town, I think 3 weeks ago. I'm not certain. He marched right up to the local garrison. We didn't think much of it. Next day, the guards started knocking on doors with our nobility around here, our leadership. Nothing really happened, and the third day there was a investigation. One of the noblemen was stabbed to death in an alleyway, covered in dirt, blood, rain. And what do you know? Same day, all our noblemen, all our people who have led the Mali for years, gave up their leadership position. Guess to who?
Seriously. So are you saying that the weird name guy Vumzek is now the leadership position of Damale?
He has the leadership position in name. Not everybody yet follows him fully, but given his methods, people are scared. They do not wish to speak anymore to strangers or anyone really. Yeah.
How big is Damale again?
Dimale itself isn't that big of a town. The guard cannot have more than 50 men.
50? 50?
Yeah, 50. As their basic guard, they could round up a bigger army as part of the land, but this town itself doesn't have more than that.
I asked him if we took him out of the picture, would there be somebody that would be able to step forward and take command of the guards?
Definitely.
Then maybe that's what we should plan to do, is somehow take him out.
Well, that was the plan anyway.
Well, here's the thing. If we want to take him back alive, which honestly I'm not thrilled about, because that would be even more difficult in the situation.
Yeah, this guy led a coup, like
Basically.
a single-man coup, or at least he had like a couple people helping him, and then everybody, the town people, just kind of gave everything over to him. This guy obviously has some way of manipulating people.
I'm gonna ask him. Like, what is like your like? How do you know all this information? What is your position?
Until a short while ago, I was the servant of the man stabbed to death in the alleyway.
Okay. Do you know of any other nobles who might have sway with the guards that would maybe keep them from attacking us if we tried to rid?
I know of three commanders, so each have around 10 men who are loyal to them.
Okay.
You cannot sway them. I think you cannot sway them to help you.
But at least
But you
not
can.
interfere.
But you can. Yeah, you can sway them to look the other way.
Okay.
That's what I thought I asked.
No.
No, that's not what he
So
does.
it's basically we're just asking them. We're not necessarily asking them to help us, but we're just asking them
Help
not to
us by
obstruct
staying
either.
out of our way.
Yeah,
of
not
thing.
siding with the guy we're trying to take out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So I get those names and locations.
The man says, whatever you do, do not get spotted.
Mm-hmm.
By the guards or by like anybody?
Mostly by the guards, although, as I said, walls have ears and eyes.
That's a great roll.
Kind of useless right now, but
You said don't be
Wow.
seen, so
Don't get spotted, so I hide.
well, Dolos. I think Dolos. Where did, gosh darn it! Oh, let me see.
Where's
Well, we
the
can
father?
roll-
Let me see if
we
I
can roll
see
perception
him.
for him.
I'd have to roll a natural 20.
Yeah, I would too.
So Dolos, gosh
So-
darn it, Dolos.
Tyraneus has a higher chance.
Yeah, Tyraneus is the only one that can see you on a not natural 20.
yeah.
That
Oh,
close.
Tyraneus, you kind of pick him up while he walks away, but after that you lose him.
Okay.
He just hides around the corner. So I'm like, gosh darn it, Dolos, stop doing that.
And then I show up right behind him.
You like tap, and I immediately
Like, who are you
Tap,
talking
tap,
to?
tap.
you tap the back of my shoulder. Are you
Yeah, tap
sure
your
you
shoulder.
tap the back of my shoulder?
While I'm being ducked.
Okay.
How do you react?
I miss because I have disadvantage because I don't see him.
I was about to say roll with disadvantage, so
Yeah.
this is perfect. You,
I was like,
he's
whoa,
like
whoa,
tap
whoa,
tap.
whoa.
You turn around with a wide swing of your arm, and
Yeah.
Dolos kind of ducks below it.
Like, yeah, gosh darn it, don't do that. How many times did I tell you not to sneak up behind me?
But it's so easy.
Yeah, so we'll I think maybe Ty. I don't know because Dolos is really good at persuasion. So, like, even Dolos could just go and try to stealth in and talk to them.
Yeah, I could. +8 persuasion or deception.
I mean, we could be nearby, but I don't want to like specifically go in. If we specifically target these three, if it's known that like these groups talk to these captains, it'd be a little suspicious. So
I could have Toby with me.
you could pass without a trace would make it pretty easy to sneak in for you two. Us two clankers should probably not try to stealth anywhere.
Dolos' stealth alone combined with a Tobinius as a rat would be useful as well.
Yeah.
You could just so Ty could cast Pass Without a Trace, turn into a rat, and then hide on Dolos' person.
Yeah,
And then
my
it's just
shoulder or something.
and then it's just gonna be Dolos' stealth, which is the +20.
Yeah.
We could do that if you want. Sure. So I guess we'll go ahead and head out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go to each place. What time is it, Wrath?
You arrived at the city around midday, so it'll be getting to the evening right now. After your frantic asking
That whole
around
encounter
party.
was.
It's
that
more
whole
like
encounter?
it's more like the
15
time
minutes.
it's more like the time that it took you to get to the encounter was fairly long
Okay.
because nobody actually wanted to speak with you.
Okay, so, yep, I guess we'll go ahead and make our way towards one of the three captains, and then, we can do that. Gumby and I will wait, like, I don't know, a house down or something like that. You two can go ahead and do that whole
I
stealth
can.
thing.
I'll
can
be
use
praying.
I can use a spell where I can keep in contact with you. Message.
Oh, okay. How does that work?
like I have to use some kind of item, and then I think a piece of copper wire, and then I can choose a person who I can communicate with. Or for an hour, I think.
What's the range?
Hold on.
2 miles.
Doubt it.
Might be on
That would be nice.
Message. Wizard spell list. Transmutation cantrip. 1 action.
You have to see us.
Range 120 feet.
I think you'd have to be able to see us, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
I think
it says you point your finger towards a creature.
Yeah, you probably have to see them.
No,
Let's
it says
just
you can
do
cast a spell
initiate.
through a silent object if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Yeah, so
So,
anywhere.
theoretically, within, I said 60 feet, so we'd be waiting well within the range, and we wouldn't move, so he could point towards us and still do it.
Yeah, I just need
I
to
could start
see
doing
when
some, like,
or
street preaching.
know where you are.
No, don't draw attention to yourself. Don't draw attention to yourself, that'd be dumb.
Okay.
So we'll do that. Dolos, do you feel like you want Ty to go with you?
That would be nice.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, your perception would be very useless.
Well, plus I still can cast the spell for pass without trace.
You don't even have
Yeah,
to,
before you
guys
that
could
would make it even better.
You guys could stealth together too. You don't have to go into rat form because then it'd be easier for you guys to communicate. Probably for the best. So why don't you guys do
hold
that?
off until it's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that.
So I did cast pass without a trace. So
Okay, so the two of you kind of exit the house, and at that moment you cast Pass Without a Trace and make your sneak rolls.
And I do the message.
Yeah.
Oh no, the duration is 1 round.
Yeah, it's just whenever you want.
Yeah.
Let's see that stealth
Do
check.
it whenever I need it.
So that's a 19 from Toby.
Oh. Let's see.
Was
It's funny because
Plus 29!
plus 29.
No, plus 39.
Yeah, 39.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
39, yeah.
Yeah. That's so broken. It's the average is 29.
Yeah, the average is 29. He brought the average up to 29. That's kind of insane. So guided by the silent help from Dolos, Tyraneus, you become very, very sneaky.
Like
Nice.
never before.
No, not like never before. He has been sneaky like this before, but it doesn't happen as often.
or I'm not in a humanoid form.
Yeah, not in a humanoid form. So, you move your way up to the first house. It's a bigger house, but it's not like a mansion or anything like that. What do you do?
Perception?
Okay,
Do it.
that's
No.
one.
Wisdom. No.
Yep. That's your perception, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing and sneaking, worthless in perception. Usually, at least.
It's like no one can see me. I don't have to
And
worry
I
about
can't
anything.
see you!
It's like hiding, playing hide and go seek, and the way you hide is you cover your eyes with your hands. That's what it's like.
he
But
covers
I've
his
actually
eyes
hit
with
it,
his
though.
cloak.
Yeah. I am the night.
You don't really see that much about the house. There are like candles burning inside because light is coming out. It has no guard really. It seems like your pretty average house, really. Yeah.
I do get my weapons ready.
Which one?
My
Don't
my
kill
dagger.
the guy.
Just in case.
Okay. So you slowly grab your weapon. You're still standing outside.
Well, I think we should just go in. We don't see anyone.